Good afternoon, make it faster. How we doing today? Here we are. The 5th video of the Villager build. You can see the colors, you can see the seats. You can see everything that I have in the way that I should have moved. You see batteries. You see how unfinished it still is. Something else you'll see is how high the ass end is. So, I did have it dropped and tucked, and I had the front end lower. But I was eating up my fenders here. It's actually chafing in here. So I jacked it back up. I'm gonna drop it probably, I think I could drop it 2 more inches. So I'm gonna tuck it back down, bring the front end back down. But for now, we have been using it. Gosh, and have we been using it. So I wanted to build a cart that I could ride with my buddies with their gas carts. This one will certainly do it. It does exactly the ride that I wanted to do, which was go to a big lake, down some trails from where I'm at, where I live. And it did it. Not only did it do it, on the way back, my buddy broke down. I had to pull his cart home. Took him home, and then went back to a friend's house, went swimming, and then almost made it back to the trailer. Got pulled back to the trailer, but that just in itself told me that I could definitely make the trip. I had my voltage limits set wrong. I thought I shut off at 65 volts and I actually shut off at 70. So useful volt range with the big batteries, about 80 volts to 70 volts. So noted. Everything perfect. The cart is super useful. I can load it down with people, cruise, go fast, still climb hills if I want. Climbed a massive hill out behind my house. Something else I really like, people won't talk about much. That adjustment right there. This Navitas adjustment. I turn that all the way down, acceleration and speed, and let my daughters drive it. Let the kids just jump in it and they can go all around the yard. They can ride this thing all day long in that lowest voltage and it won't drop a 1/10 of a volt. So, this is it. I am enjoying it. I've got my tires are starting to chop a little bit. Like I said, that ride I wanted to go on to the Lake Harney is, let's see, about 36. I think it was close to 40 miles. And it's all asphalt. It's all asphalt trails. So we're lucky that we've got that. We're quote unquote walking trails in Florida, but so my tires are starting to chop a little bit. So I thought I had the alignment just right. So I'm gonna check it out. I've got one tire that's leaning a little bit because of a small accident we got into with a stump on a golf course. So I've got to fix that. Tomorrow I'm gonna put it up on the 2-post lift and go over everything and then kind of get a plan together on what I want to do to bring the backside down a little bit. I like it. It needs bigger tires if it's going to sit this high. So I'm going to drop it back down. I don't want it to be this tall. I still want one of my kids can just barely get in and out of it. So I want to drop it down for her. Didn't go with the red dot roof like I anticipated. Kind of ran out of money and just said, you know what? The red dot roof would have stopped right there. And I wanted that full extension. So I pulled my roof down from the rack, cleaned it all up, and just started painting it and painting it and painting it. Speaking of paint, this is Rust-Oleum spray paint from my hardware store. And it's pretty dirty right now. It's pretty dirty, but I love the result. Hunt Club Green, I think it is. But the paint isn't what makes it look good. The clear coat, which I think is about $150. I think it was like 35 bucks a can. I got quite a few, got like a 6-pack or something, so I got kind of a deal. the 2K clear coat. I did a matte finish, and you could see just kind of a light sheen. Super crazy uniform matte finish on it. Absolutely love it. Same thing with these. I think I just had some flat black Rust-Oleum. Actually, I used any kind of flat black I had here, which is multiple different cans. And then when I sprayed it with that 2K, locked it in and made everything look uniform. Don't matter what color I had on it. So that worked out really, really well. The lights are cool. Let me turn them on. The Nokins light kit. Super, super neat. Got your horn? Which my daughter loves to honk. LED, super bright. Man, crazy bright. Let's turn them off, turn the blinker on. Blinker, also on here. Kind of LEDs around the circle. Go to the back, show you this. Love the light kit. So, we're using it. We are using it like crazy, putting a lot of time on it. One thing I did, stuck a piece of wood right here, onboard charger, and I'm gonna put a retractable extension cord reel. So right here in the body, I'll probably take the factory charger, just pull it out. That way I can plug it right into a receptacle if if I'm somewhere where I need to plug it in, which I don't think I'm ever gonna run into. I was worried about my kids driving it, curbing the wheel, so rest easy. I was the one to do it. I parked it too close to a wall up at my house, and I think I got a little curb rash. Yeah, it's dirty as shit. It probably isn't really that bad, but it is what it is. We built it to use it, and that's what we're doing. I don't know if there's much improvements I'm gonna make beyond here, besides, maybe lower the stance a little bit. Maybe a small stereo, which I don't know. We'll probably, if I do a stereo, I'll probably have an additional battery. I don't really want to sacrifice any of the usable energy on the cart now, so we'll probably maybe do a separate battery, just have a Bluetooth speaker. I kind of enjoy it being super quiet when you're driving. It's kind of relaxing. But that's it. Use the factory seats. Factory. They were on the cart when I started. When I pulled it out of that field, these were the seats that were on it. I cleaned them up and they didn't look bad. They have their fair share of, issues. I did put new wood on them, which this was an issue. I can't open this one and I can't open that one, but I can open the back one. And I built the wood to the size that was there in the seat, and it's just, that's the way it was set up before, and I didn't catch it, but it's okay. I can't open it enough to get, I had built this little bit of space in there, so I had, kind of a lay down area, but we'll get it. We'll get it. I don't really need it. I got the back. I put in kind of cooler in the back. So all in all, the Jake's lift kit, phenomenal. The Navitas running system, phenomenal. The big batteries, they did it all, man. Crazy, crazy good. The Nokins light kit, it's just everything. It's like top notch, and this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be here just like this. Super usable, super functional. I could climb hills with my wife and 3 kids. We can go on long rides. We can pack all our shit on here and be good, and still ride with friends all night long. So that's it. Let me know how much you love it. See you next time. What's the next project? They're here and they're coming up. See ya.